Guess who's back? Back again. Shake is back. I brought a
Mm.
friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Nah, nah, nah. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Insomnia is back. We are going to be talking um some kicking nah, fuck that shit. Who gives a fuck about kickoffs? We're gonna be talking about winners and
Hell, we
losers of the
we
off
do that
season.
too.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk some
Hell, we can.
USFL. USFL, is that the name of it, or USFL, or what is it? What's it called
Well,
now?
we adopting a rule from them, ain't we?
Yeah, well, the
Ain't that's what
XFL.
that whole rule is about?
Yeah, pretty much.
Adopting a rule from a league that's kind of like the Pee Wee League of football.
Hmm. Or double A, I would say.
Yep,
But yeah, man,
that's it.
it's good to be back. We've been me and you. Actually, it's just me who's been slacking. Crypto's been here, man. But yeah, man. Let's get back to the grind, man. We got some guests coming up soon. We got Q, the Steelers fan. He's gonna be coming within the next month. I gotta, we're gonna try to get with some
Yeah,
other sports teams so we could talk about how they fared and they think their teams fared. And well, anyway, let's start the show, baby.
yeah.
Get ready to dive into a new world of online shopping with the Finn's Tailgate. Whether you're a die-hard sports fan or just looking for the latest fashion trends, we've got you covered. With a wide variety of products from your favorite sports teams to stylish accessories and home decor, we're your one-stop shop for all things tailgate. Our easy-to-use website and hassle-free checkout process make shopping with us a breeze. Plus, with frequent sales and discounts, you won't want to shop anywhere else. So come on in and join the party at the Finn's Tailgate, your new go-to destination for all things tailgate.
And don't you forget to check out the fine folks at Fanatics with fine official licensed gear. Click on the link in the description below. It'll tell you
Yes.
that the Finn's Tailgate sent us. We can get you. Listen, I want all the Dolphins fans to go ahead and listen. While the value is still low, I want you guys to go ahead and cop those Devontae Parker Dolphin jerseys because he's got unfinished business in 2024.
Yes, and also make sure to save those jerseys because we need them for the next global pandemic because the paper is going to be running and off the shelves in your local grocery store.
You're
So
you're,
you need
you're just a
backup
hater.
for your toilet paper.
You're
So
just a
yeah,
hater.
so preserve those jerseys for the next pandemic because
You're a hater.
the toilet paper will be ran out. You know, your local grocery stores will be run out of toilet paper.
You're
So
just a hater.
so save
Listen,
that jersey for a backup.
Devontae Parker has unfinished business. Okay.
Yeah, unfinished business with Procter and Gamble. I got it. Using that jersey as toilet paper.
He's gonna come back. He's gonna come. Listen, I already got it mapped out. Devontae Parker is gonna come back. Right. See, here's what's gonna happen. The Dolphins, they need draft capital. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna trade Waddle to the Philadelphia Eagles, get 2 first-round draft picks and Devontae Parker. And when and then the day Devontae Parker is gonna. I could picture it now. Devontae Parker is coming off that. He's coming off of Stephen Ross's airplane because Stephen Ross is gonna send the airplane to Philadelphia to pick him up personally. And when he comes back, Tua is gonna be.
And he's dropping them off at Waste Management.
No,
that's what he's doing.
He's gonna be at the airport, right? He's gonna be dressed in the blue suit, whatever, like a blue sports coat, and then Tua is gonna pick him up in a red Ferrari with the white sports coat. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be like, "Welcome back, Parker. We got some unfinished business to do." And that's what I'm saying. That's how.
We need. Yeah, the Streets of Sanitation went on strike, and we need you to to continue where they left off at.
No. Actually,
he's responding to the strike.
He says
Waste Management went on.
He says Tua's gonna go to Devontae Parker. We're gonna finish what we started.
Wow, I didn't know they was gonna be picking up trash and cleaning up the neighborhood.
Yep. He says we're gonna. He says I'm gonna get him 2,500 yards. Devontae Parker 2,500. You heard it here first.
Oh. No, well. I didn't know Stephen Ross. He's a real estate guy, but I heard him because the previous guy he bought the team from he did make his living in his billions off Waste Management. So
don't forget Blockbuster.
So Huizinga was a Waste Management guy. So
but he was also
he's interested. Yeah, Blockbuster. So things of old.
Yeah. So yeah, and just like Devontae Parker is a Blockbuster, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the one. You make sure you don't rewind the tape back. You just leave it, where you left off at, and throw it in the bin, and have them charge you for rewinding the tape back. I'm not rewinding this tape back. I'm just gonna leave it there. We're gonna keep it forward. Oh, listen, man.
It's
Checkers.
They named it whatchamacallit. They have the orange parking lot, the yellow parking lot, and then the Devontae Parker parking lot. You know what I'm saying? The Devontae parking lot. So they even named the parking lot after Devontae Parker.
You can't have a parking lot in the marina near the sewage. That's against the city code. I think the mayor of Miami put that off limits. Can't have parking lots near city sewage.
Devontae Parker is the GOAT, and you just gotta deal with it.
I'm dealing with it, all right.
Listen, man. We need to listen. At the end of the day, the Philadelphia's got the final piece to take them to the Super Bowl. They got the. Remember, you gotta never forget this. When the Miami Dolphins, right?
Yeah.
Put the smack down in San Francisco with Brian Flores, remember? Right? Remember that? The they call it the massacre.
Fitzmagic game?
Yeah, it was Fitzmagic game. Tua's rookie year. The Santa Clara Massacre. Devontae Parker was wide receiver number 1.
Yeah, he caught a bunch of screen passes and fell down on the ground.
Screen passes, yards after contact, yards after carry. I'm telling you, man,
Yeah,
Devontae Parker.
that's what I can remember of that game. I don't know. Maybe my memory is failing me because the Santa Clara man, he was hanging out that night. He had his fanny pack. He
All I
went
know
to
is
Alcatraz. All I know is all the players was on that bus visiting Alcatraz, sightseeing.
Philadelphia got the missing piece.
No, who's that?
Devontae Parker, baby.
Swift. Oh, not Swift. Who's that other kid they just got? Freaking Saquon. Yeah, I got it. Saquon is the missing piece. They got Barkley. That's it.
So
Big Seal's gonna be real happy. Big Seals, Dan Celio, and he does all their work up there now. He's a Hurricane. I didn't know he was a Hurricane. I forgot about that. He used to play for Dallas and Tampa Bay. So he's the reason. That means he's on to big things.
So he's trash, that's what you're saying.
No, going to a prestigious university like that,
Which one?
Automatically
Which one?
10 steps ahead.
Which one?
The U.
There's a lot of there's a lot of U's. What are you talking about?
The U. So
the U.
The Hurricanes. Whenever anybody from that school,
because the most of the players that they bought for can't spell university.
Yeah.
So they gotta call it the U.
That's because that is the University of University. So you
when
abbreviate
they put the University
because
of Miami, they were like, what's that word in front of
everybody
Miami?
get university. We get the U because it's the king of all universities.
No, you get the U because nobody knows. None of those players know how to spell university.
No, yeah.
No.
I thought that was only reserved for Gainesville, Florida.
The University of Coral Gables. I don't call them University of Miami. I call them the University of Coral Gables. The real college in Miami is FIU. If we're being real.
No.
The Golden Panthers, baby.
Nah. That team's trash.
They beat y'all.
That's a poor school.
They beat y'all. That's all I know.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So, but anyway, who was your what was your favorite team this offseason? What team did you see and say, damn, they made some right moves? I'm gonna
biggest offseason move. I'm gonna go with the Packers.
I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
Steelers, Packers, and Eagles.
All right, why you say? Oh, of course the Eagles. You know they got Devontae Parker, so we're finally on the same page.
He killed that whole thing, though. It's like 20 steps forward, 40 steps backward with that one move.
What did you like about the Packers specifically?
Their running back and their safeties they got. They shored up every piece that was missing in that 49er game.
Yeah.
So they're my odds-on favorite to represent the conference in the Super Bowl. That's who I'm picking to get, to represent the conference. That's my early pick. Because I think them getting the best running back in football, at least in the 2022, it's pretty good. Jacobs, when he's back there, yeah, they keep going. The wide receivers, another year growing together.
Yeah.
With Watson and Cobbs, I think that was big for them. And then they shored up their defense in the secondary. I would say them. That actually Houston did just as good on the AFC side. I'm gonna have to give it to Houston because when they got Mixon. I mean, everybody knows Mixon. The best name in all sports. not only the best name, he's the best name on the planet.
Mm.
You know, Joe Mixon.
Where he went to Packers? He went to the Packers, right?
No, Mixon went to the Houston.
Oh, nice.
He's now a part of C.J. Stroud's crew, and they got their proper receivers are returning back off injury, and then they just got what's his name on the they got a good guy in the secondary. Damn, I forget who they in the secondary. I can't. I know somebody. I can't put my freaking finger on it. And I was like, oh man, they did exactly what Green Bay is. They trying to play them in the Super Bowl. If Kansas City, if anybody's going to dethrone Kansas City and Baltimore, it will be the Texans. If we don't have a big turnaround year on defense and get our offense together against late in the season and against good teams, then you know what I'm saying. Quietly has kept the Jets actually had a good offseason too. But you know, I really want to see what they're going to be like healthy.
So, according to Pro Football Chase, not Sports Mommy, but Pro Football Chase.
Oh man, what happened? Sports Mommy got fired?
Nah, they haven't been releasing any good sports stories.
What happened with
according
Sports Mommy? So she took a pay cut. She's on strike.
Yeah, she's no longer mommy. She's an auntie.
I thought she's a grandma now.
Yeah, but according
Sports granny.
According to Pro Football Chase, the Chiefs officially signed Guluchter, rugby player. Oh man, yeah. So to be Z's. Oh no. Oh fuck me.
What?
I can't pronounce this guy's name.
Who's that?
Reese Zammit.
Oh, that definitely sounds like a diabetic drug.
Reese Zammit.
Oh,
yeah,
get your
Zammit.
Go get your shot. Your dose of Zammit. Remember
Zammit.
that this can
like
cause
Zammit, but
yeah,
Zammit.
Zammit definitely sounds like a drug. Prescription drug for diabetes or something.
Yeah, Reese
you know
Zammit
what I mean?
joined. He's 23 years old. He joined the NFL's International Player Pathway Program in January after playing rugby in England. Reese clocked in a 4.43 40-yard dash. He's a broad 9.7 jump, 2.9 vertical jump, and was in the pro day. So he's expected to play running back / wide receiver. So
yes, remember that
I'll bring up his picture in a minute.
That can give you nausea, sometimes vomiting, stomach ache, and also in some instances can cause death. Make sure you talk to your doctor, and or if you're suffering from, if you have pregnancy and and you have these symptoms, make sure you consult your doctor.
So yeah, so they got their first whatchamacallit, they got their first pathway. The Steelers signed Patterson to a 2-year deal.
The Steelers, yeah, they did good this offseason. And it's crazy. Everybody was like, well, the Steelers are in rebuild, they're shuffling up, they're in shambles. They only was like the 7th best team in the conference. So imagine if they had anything better under center like they do now. How far can Tomlin really take them? That's a testament that you got a good franchise and you got a good head coach. When you could be that uncertain at the QB position and still have a playoff berth, that's just phenomenal system. That's a testament of how good Mike Tomlin really is. Well, he matter who's on the center, he could put together enough that
who's on first? Who's on first?
What do you mean? Who's on first?
You don't remember that joke? Who's on first? Everest Costello. Who's on first? Who's on second?
I'm lost. I don't remember.
Remember that
I
joke?
don't
Who's on
recall.
first? Who's on first? Who's on first? No, that's the name of the player. Who's on first? Who's on second? Then what's on second?
Hmm.
You remember that Aaron Castillo bit?
No, I don't. It's not ringing a bell.
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell it to you after. I'll show it to you afterwards. You'll know.
Oh, okay. Probably if I see it, I'll remember it.
Well, that's what happens when you start caping up for Pete.
Pete did a stellar job today.
Yeah.
I'm proud. He's moving up in
And
the
then listen, man,
community.
we got a new film breakdown guy in the community.
Yep.
Shout
He
out to
goes by
Pete.
the name Pete Takes.
I think he's gonna give all everybody a run for their money.
Yeah, he's moving up the ranks now.
Yeah, yeah,
He's kind of like, he was down there, he's kind of like among the peasants of the community. Now he's amongst the kings and lords of the community now.
yeah. I can even get that
So
crowd. You know what I mean?
he's in, yeah. How to go from a peasant to kings and lord? Oh man,
Hmm.
Pete is really taking steps.
He's become the lord of the manor. Will you? Would you say? So,
Yeah, hold
anyway,
on.
this is the. I'm loading up the picture now for the Chiefs player.
What's going on with the Chiefs?
Yeah, here we go. This is the guy they signed.
Goodness, that's a rugby.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
So
they do kind of like guys like that, scrappy, Stephanie Rice.
yeah, he's gonna be either a running back or wide receiver. Um, Unfortunately for us, our pathway, Vionetto, he started off as a I want to say a defensive tackle, and then they put him into guard, and he just never worked out. He was a guy from Vionetto from Brazil. You know,
Yeah,
he never
yeah, I
worked
got
out.
you.
He never just
Yeah.
worked out.
Oh man, listen. I think rugby guys in NFL. I'm kind of surprised they don't have more of them
Yeah.
because it relates. That's the international sport that relates closely to football, anyways, right?
Hmm.
So it's the most you know the most sport that relates more than any other international global sport. You know, so yeah, Andy Reid is willing to take a swap, a gamble at it. think I think he might pan out. He's got
Let,
there.
us see what we could find on Sports Mommy.
Yeah, Sports Mommy took a break. Sports Mommy is about to become a grandma. Sports grandma.
Jacksonville Jaguars, Eric Armstead on 49ers. I did feel extremely disrespected. Uh,
Hmm.
Armstead joined the Jaguars, and Trent Blank, who drafted him this offseason. So apparently,
Jaguars.
Armstead felt very disrespected by the 49ers.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
According to Sports Mommy.
Very disrespected, huh? Well, I'm not surprised. We're talking about San Francisco, the goody two shoes organization that like to clout themselves as the standard bearers of all of sports and all of human history
Hmm.
when they ain't did jack shit in 30 years neither since Steve Young. But everybody wants to emulate them. It's funny how nobody's trying to emulate the teams that's dominating like the Andy Reids of the world.
Yeah.
You know, it never fails. We're emulating failure. You know,
Hmm.
Emulate the boys that win.
Well, but what I find funny though about all this is the fact that San Francisco fans talk about how the Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl since '95, and they haven't won a Super Bowl since '94. So
Right.
make that make sense.
Makes sense exactly. Right, that's what I'm saying. And they in the same boat. Talking about the pot calling the kettle black, right?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, make that make sense. You guys are in the same boat. They haven't, the boys haven't won since Aikman, and you guys haven't won it since Young.
Yep. And
You
by the
know.
way, here's something else I saw, because Sports Mommy is also they do a lot of memes, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the ones I found interesting, I just found one interesting. It's gonna load it up here in a couple of seconds. You know how they say the tables have turned? Karma's a bitch. Well, look at this.
Oh. Huh.
You got him yelling at Andy Reid, now Taylor's yelling at
Travis.
May I have the tables have turned.
Yeah. I don't know what that was about. I don't know if that's a fake picture or not, but that's
It's funny
interesting.
though. It could be. I'm pretty sure it is.
You
But
know how AI is. They generate shit.
Mhm.
But it is to each his own, you know. But I like to say
All right, here we
that
go.
Travis, once they get together and start having their little football teams, you know.
All right, here we go. Hey, listen. Here we go. This player, he's our sports mommy, one of the most reliable sports mommy, SP Sports MOMMY on Facebook, one of the most credible sources out there. According to Sports Mommy, says, "Wow, Julian Edelman calls out Wes Welker for lying because he hated Bill
Mm,
Belichick." Well,
hated Bill
Welker
Belichick.
out here saying, like Aaron Hernandez got away with murder, figuratively speaking, at practice. That's not true.
Mm,
I remember Bill Belichick and Aaron Hernandez all the time.
mm-hmm.
We know you don't like Bill.
Right.
So
Hmm. Don't like
according to
Bill.
Wes Welker, I guess he's I guess Wells, the two white receivers that Brady made
Right.
famous are fighting.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Aaron Hernandez.
yeah, yeah. According to
Strong on murder.
I don't know what the hell I don't know what the hell they're talking about. This is again
Mm,
for the full stories. Please go check out Sports Mommy,
mm.
the mommy of all sports.
Yeah, soon to become sports grandma.
Mm.
Mm. Well, well, Shake. Do you think out of all those teams that did good in the off season,
Mm.
are they it seemed like the teams that's the quietest, like the Dallas Cowboys, seemed like the whooping that Green Bay put on them made them quiet. They forgot that there was an off season. They haven't made any moves. They just like paralyzed. You think
Well,
that those are going to be the teams that do the most next year? Seems like
mhm.
the quietest team do the best, and the loudest team do the worst.
So that's why I don't care about our off season.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. Here's the thing. A lot of people are criticizing Chris Greer for what he did this off season. Oh, I don't like this move. I don't like this move. But if it generates into a playoff wins and a Super Bowl, I'm gonna love it. Winning cures all. I think nobody's gonna give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Everything's
No.
pretty much hindsight 2020.
Yeah, but what I'm saying that we know this going in. It seems like teams that really don't make these big moves and spend the least money is the one that's paying off.
Yeah, pretty much. So, by the way, I'm
What big
listening.
move did Kansas City make last off season?
Um,
I don't recall.
big move. They got rid of Juju Smith-Schuster. I don't know.
Yeah. Then they inherited some bad receiver play.
Mm-hmm. But listen. According to Sports Skedia, this was one of the ones they said that according that Drake does not want to go to Washington. Drake May does not want to go to Washington. According to
Oh yeah.
I think he might go to. I
I
think
don't
he
know.
might go to New England. Drake May.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think all these quarterbacks coming out making declarations and trying to be like Eli and Rivers and Ryan Leaf of the world, and even Elway, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to play for this team. I want to play for that team. They only can get away with it because of what they did at college. But once they get to NFL, they putting even more of a pressure on themselves to perform. Because if Caleb Williams don't perform in Chicago, they're gonna run him up out of town, just like they did with Fields.
Yeah.
But I got a funny feeling he's gonna play well there. They're gonna finally crack the code on a quarterback throwing 4,000 yards. He's gonna be their first. Now here's an early prediction for you. Caleb Williams will be the first quarterback for the Chicago Bear history
Mm-hmm.
to throw for 4,000 yards.
Mm. So, and
Early prediction.
by the way, according to Sports Skedia, they're cooperating with Sports Mommy and saying that IR Armstead says he felt
Hmm.
extremely disrespected before he signed for $43 million deal with the Jaguars. So
Mm, okay.
I don't know how players could feel
Jaguars
disrespected.
make some good moves. They're gonna be competing with the Texans in that division.
What
It's
about
gonna be interesting.
what about the Colts? The Colts did some pretty good moves.
Coach will too. That's gonna be quietly a good division. I think all teams, including the Texans, are gonna rebound.
What about
Texans
the
done
Titans?
figured them out. They done got them. Not the Texans. Yeah, the Titans. That's what I meant to say. The Titans have rebounded. They got what's his name in the second year. D Hop is still, way more than serviceable. They're gonna get them another receiver on the boundary. Well, they got what's his name? Not in my bad. They picked him last year. They got not Landon. What's his name for the Traylon Burks? They have Burks. All right. So they got a nice young rookie tandem with a veteran combo there. Then they just got what's his name to replace Henry, right? They got Snead on defense.
Uh-huh.
So why did Snead go to Tennessee? Was it truly the money, or he think they can make a turnaround? I don't know. He just
Well,
won a
because
Super
they
Bowl,
traded
so I
him.
guess it don't matter.
They traded him. Yeah, that's why.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying he could have asked to be stayed and took less money or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But KC can afford to do that. You know what I'm saying? As long as Andy Reid is the coach and Mahomes is on the roster, they can get any collection of players and
Yeah,
still be
it's kind of
fine.
like the Patriots. I remember the Patriots used to give away good stars and still make Super Bowl runs. You'd be like, damn it, man.
Exactly. They giving away good stuff, good players. You're like, oh, that's it for this team. They're done.
They gave away Revis. They gave away
Yep.
Moss. You know.
Yeah. I mean, they cut Willie McGinnis. They cut. I mean, there's so many players. Vince Wilfork was out of there. I mean, so many people they moved off of, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then next thing you know, they're making another run. And I'm like, damn. So really, the common denominator if you have a quarterback in which you can easily set up a system and a head coach that can put together a collection of 53 men, that's all you need. Head coach quarterback combo,
Mhm.
plug in some pieces here and there, you can run it. You know, hell, in a way, we had the same combination with Shula Marino, Bill Walsh, Joe Montana. You had some collection of pieces in and out of there. You got the right collection of talent that can do it. They either break through and win or break through and lose. Or, like for example, Marino, he
Mhm.
lost his Super Bowl to the Super Bowl champions. You know,
You want to hear one of Mike Tannen's
uh-oh,
predictions?
you break it up. Go ahead.
Hear
I think
one
that
of
may be
my
my connection.
predictions? You hear me?
Yeah, I think you're breaking up. That could be me.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it could be me.
No, it could be too, 'cause my screen
Oh yeah,
slow.
I hear you. You're breaking up. It sound like you're breaking up. That could be me for my phone trying to connect.
No, no, actually, my screen going a little bit.
Uh,
So anyway, can you let me
hmm Yeah, you
according to
came
Mike
clear now.
Tannenbaum,
hmm
according to Mike Tannenbaum, I'm looking at the article now. Uh,
Mike Tannenbaum.
all right.
I just like poop part name. I can't get past the name Tannenbaum neither.
Okay.
Cause he
Former
just
Jets.
reminds me of the Tanning Hill era, hence tanning.
Yeah.
And bomb is bum. Cause he's a
So
bum.
former Jets general manager. I like the fact they don't add the Miami Dolphins. Proposed that the Cardinals should trade Kyler Murray to the Vikings and draft J.J. McCarthy in the mock draft.
Wow. If they do that, that would be like a third time in 5 years that they moved off a number one pick. But or a high draft pick. Then now then now what? After that, they get they send Kyler, rekindle his career with the best receiver in the league.
Mm-hmm.
They might
Devontae
be able to
Parker.
compete.
Devontae Parker.
No, he's gonna go play with Justin Jefferson. That's who he's gonna play with.
And speaking of Kansas City, owner Clark Hunt said he never promised to renovate the team's locker room and facility, saying it was miscommunication.
Oh, that's what it is. Miscommunication. You got $1 billion in the bank, and you don't think you could just take one walk around. That you may need to get up to the 21st century and may want to upgrade the facilities from 1965.
Mm-hmm.
Miscommunication is all it take from renovation of that was past due for 50 plus years. Oh, okay. All right, Hunt.
Yeah, and Javon Clown, of
That's
course, look,
ridiculous.
Javon Clowney is signed with the Carolina Panthers, 2-year deal, worth $20
Apparently,
million.
but how many Super Bowls did he win?
Hmm?
How many Super Bowls did Clowney win?
I have no idea. I knew he was with the Ravens last, right?
Right. Apparently, the Super Bowl and winning title. This whole notion. That's what I'm saying. This notion that he might want to come to the Dolphins because he wants to win. Yeah, since when that's been a requirement as far as people's priority. Doesn't mean you want to win. It means you want to go get paid and set your family up in a situation that best suitable for raising family and kids. It's family first, then football. Maybe Carolina got the best facilities, the best healthcare facilities, the best schools. People is more than just how much the government takes out of your paycheck, a lot of people think it's only all about taxes. It's also about the neighborhoods, the school systems, the healthcare systems. What else goes into deciding on where you go to move, and as far as what team you want to take a contract for, right?
Yeah, listen.
Who's giving you money and
Anybody.
who's going to set you up in a location that's best to raise a family. That's another thing people got to take into account.
Any team that is willing to go to Philadelphia and play with Devontae Parker, that team is they're willing to win.
Oh, they decided to rebuild. They're doing a rebuild. I didn't know that the Eagles was trying to rebuild.
As
They
a
was
matter of
blowing
fact,
it up,
whatchamacallit
but
is good at the tush. They say whatchamacallit is good at the tush push. Devontae
I'm a little
Parker.
confused. I'm sure he is. He definitely needed a lot of tush pushing to get him in the end zone because he could get in there on his own. I'm sure he is a fan of it. That's gonna help his numbers go up. He's gonna catch the ball and everybody go come turn around behind him and push him in. Now, not a bad strategy for a career, for his career,
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Oh man. But there's Robert Hunt went to Carolina. It's a lot of things in the water in Carolina. So maybe it's some good things going on in the great state of North Carolina. I don't know.
Yeah, they got
Maybe maybe
they got the
maybe the
second
Mountain
richest
Views.
owner in the NFL.
The second richest owner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe they like the mountain views in the western part of the state, west of Charlotte. So maybe you got some nice property out there and people can go off and move in there. Mecklenburg, I think it's Mecklenburg County. Maybe a nice county. See, even the cat approves.
Yeah.
Yep. She likes the county of she likes North Carolina,
Well,
so she
he
heard.
does. It's Archer.
Oh, Archer, yeah. Oh well, Archer loves North Carolina, so
Mm-hmm.
Archer approves North Carolina.
Oh,
He
yeah.
jumped up on the table, said, "Yeah, I need to go where Robert Hunt's at." That's what he said.
No, he
That's
needs
what
to
he
go with
just said.
Devontae Parker.
No, he jumped down when after you said to Parker. He jumped off the table. He's like, it's like the hell with this.
What do you got against Devontae Parker? He was 1,000 yards receiver. You know what I mean?
A one-time 1,000-yard receiver. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
and listen, I never said how many times but he was 1,000 yards. Doesn't matter how many times he
That's what
was.
it is. It does matter.
And it's like when you say, "Oh, he's a Super Bowl champion." He only one time. No, he won a Super Bowl, right? So he's a 1,000-yard receiver.
It's different.
Yes.
Yeah, Ricky Pro, not Ricky Pro. What's his name? Was 1,000-yard too, wasn't he?
Who?
Tom Waddle
Who's
was
that?
one of them crappy receivers for the Bears. Massed 1,000 yards in 1 year before, without their quarterback getting for 3,000 yards. I was like, man, the receiver got 1,000 yards. How come the quarterback couldn't cross this one? That's how it was back then, though. 1,000 yards was big back in the day, especially back in the Emmett days, Walter Payton days. You got 1,000 where you like, whoo, that guy's cooking. Now it's like you got to get 1,000 yards by week 8, or you having a bad season.
Well, the way I look at it, it's like, all right.
That was as a running
When
back
I was growing
too.
up in the 90s, right? When somebody says I made $15 an hour, they were making good money. Now,
Yeah.
if somebody
Yeah.
says you're making $15 an hour, you're like, okay, and
Yeah, you're like, only if you're in certain parts of the country. You couldn't tell nobody you was making $15 an hour in California. They'd be like, you're collecting food stamps. you give somebody from California tell you that, they're like, damn, this man has a hard life.
yeah, $15 an hour.
Yeah, that's considered a hard life in California. But in freaking Alabama, you might be living in the Taj Mahal or in the freaking mansion. With that money. Damn.
So, by the way, what do you think of the UFL teams?
I don't know, Shake. I really haven't got a chance to sort the UFL teams out
Mm-hmm.
per se. I've been kind of, you know, slacking as far as diving into the USFL and UFL and those teams over there. But I think it's good to have them as a farm system.
Mm-hmm.
You know how baseball has their farm system. You could only pick from this school. The UD, what's it? The UDA, not UDA. It's NBA has a version of it. G League. So the G League comes up. San Antonio Spurs go down to the G League. They pick a player, put him on a 10-day contract. After the 10-day contract, they have to offer him a final contract for the regular
Yeah.
season. If they don't, they
Some
put him
players
back
get like
down.
two-way contracts. Don't some players get like two-way contracts?
Yeah, so they use that as a farm system to keep players in and out, rotating.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe rest some of their starters. What do you call that? Minute restriction stuff
Mm-hmm.
that Popovich started. I think the
Like
NFL
like
needs something
think
like that.
I think Utah should be demoted into the G League. The whole team.
And I think
Yeah.
the rest of the NBA, all 29 teams should be G League. And the Jazz should be the only NBA team. They should be playing their practice players against their starters
So
for
we
live
don't have any
reaction.
Florida. So there's 8 teams. I see 8 teams. I see 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. I guess teams are. I see the Brahmas, the Renegades, the Battlehawks, the DC Defenders, Houston Roughnecks, Seattle Sea
For the
Dragons.
G League.
No, the I think Seattle Sea Dragons. Damn. I think that's the XFL,
Yeah.
UFL.
Oh, okay. Seattle has an XFL team.
Well, right now here are the UFL teams: the Arlington
Okay.
Renegades,
How many
the
total?
Birmingham,
Arlington
uh,
who?
the Birmingham
Texas,
Stallions,
Arlington,
huh?
Virginia. Which Arlington? What state?
Arlington, Texas.
Oh, so the Arlington, Texas team. Okay. That's outside of Dallas, but okay.
The Birmingham Stallions, which somebody said Tua should be the quarterback there. The
Yeah,
DC
that was
Defenders,
said.
hmm
DC Defenders. Yeah,
Houston
that's our
Roughnecks,
team here.
the Memphis
That's insane.
Showboats,
Showboats. What a
Michigan
name.
Panthers, and the San Antonio Brahmas, and the St. Louis Battlehawks. So damn, there's a lot of Texas teams.
Yeah, it
Man,
is.
I honestly say there's no Florida team, so I say fuck you.
Mm.
Yeah, no Florida team.
No Florida teams. Yeah, because Florida's got enough football teams already.
Yeah,
Three?
that great, especially that good one in Gainesville. Oh man, that's a great team.
No,
Football
that
team.
that that's a G League school. They
No,
can't
no,
count. They don't count G League
you're talking
schools.
about the one in Coral Gables is a G League school.
Yeah, they got you know. They say they play in Gainesville, but they they're poverty franchise at this point.
Mm,
But
you're just a hater.
mm, they, you know, eventually they'll start relaxing the rules so they can be able to participate, in the sport without feeling bad about themselves. Maybe for the Gators, we'll make a first down every 3 yards.
Yeah.
instead of 10 yards.
And if we need to do it with the
So,
canes,
so what so we'll make it a lot easier for them.
actually, we just need to pay the canes 10 times a year. We'll get 10 wins every year. We'll see, man. Hey,
Well,
hey,
we're
trust
gonna
me,
we're
I
gonna
can't
we're
wait. I
gonna
can't
let
wait for
competition
the.
committee.
I can't wait for the. I can't wait for the for August, because that's when we guys are gonna be playing you guys. So
Oh man, man, I don't know if there's any more Scott's tissue available in the state of Florida to wipe away the tears for
what's here from you? Yeah,
from the Florida Gators fans, from the
from you.
fan
Yeah.
base in Florida. They might have to call up Procter and Gamble, say, listen, we need an extra supply, like extra 1,000 batches, and make sure they're in
By the way,
all of the restrooms in Florida.
By the way, this Saturday,
Yeah, we
I
got a
am
big
excited.
big event.
Huh?
We got a big event coming up. A
W
main
Energy Drink.
event,
Huh?
double energy main event, a
Yeah, yeah.
big event.
By the way,
I'm looking forward to
we're
it.
gonna be doing some off we're gonna be doing some off topics. We're gonna be off season topics. We're gonna be talking about we're probably gonna do some verses. Like for instance, I'm gonna do we're gonna like music battles, like for instance, Death Row versus No Limit.
Mm.
We could do Elton John versus Phil Collins.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
you know,
So is it gonna be, if you're gonna do Elton and Phil? So will we be talking about like somebody like Cher versus Barbara Streisand?
no, actually, people in music I actually listen to.
Oh, you don't want to have to bring out your Cher and Barbara Streisand collection?
No, I'll be at the concerts too much.
You'd rather see them live.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because see, if I could turn back the if I could turn back time,
Yeah. Yeah. I think we all will find a way.
yeah. See,
You know the rumor of Cher?
hmm,
I don't know how that rumor started. They said that Cher used to be a man
hmm,
and she had a sex change
yeah.
early, and then that she became so popular that everybody forgot that she had a sex change. And
Oh, so
Bonnie didn't know about it.
and how did she how did she have Chaz Bono?
I don't know. That was a wild one there. I was like, who started that one?
Hmm.
That was a crazy conspiracy. I'm like, how in the world did that get past everybody?
Hmm.
That she used to be a man. It's
Damn.
like, what? I was like, that is insane. Somebody of that stature and that fame, how can that even get past anyone, especially in that era? As old as she
Hmm.
is, you know what I'm saying? I about died laughing when I heard that one. It's like, God, a man? Really? They could have came up with one better than that, though. They could have, damn. They say, yeah, Bonnie didn't know about it. He didn't know about
Yeah. Oh man, I tell you.
it. We have the other one. You don't have to have Streisand against her. You could just say we'll put um we'll just say that somebody like Green Day and Nirvana,
What
or
about speaking?
or the Commodores and the Whispers.
All right, Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston.
Mariah and Whitney, or the freaking the Jackson 5 versus the Temptations.
Or how about Aretha Franklin versus Patti LaBelle?
Yeah, those are titans right there. Yeah, if you put them two together, those are the
Are you
titans.
are you making fat jokes?
Yeah.
You calling them Titans?
Yeah, I'm calling them titans. They're pleasantly plump. That's the word.
Okay, that's better.
Pleasantly plump. You know, it's kind of like those fat hot dogs you eat and they got mustard
Listen,
on the side.
I might pick,
They're pleasantly
I'm
plump.
gonna pick Patti LaBelle, not because of her music, but because of her sweet potato pies she used to do it in the holiday season. I don't think she's done. Does she still do that?
Yeah, she does. It starts around early November when she kicks it off during the season, right when the
Mm-hmm.
holiday season starts. It gets as early as mid October, but when it start getting promoted, her family, started out, and then they bring, she gets brought on different cooking shows. Um, what's that cooking show? Was it Rachel Way? It was one of these cooking
Yeah.
shows. It was probably Rachel Way. She brought her on, and then that's when she went into the whole sweet potato pie, her pies and stuff.
Shit. I used to watch
Yeah,
Rachel Ray all the time, but spoiler alert, it wasn't for her cooking.
right. Is that? Yep. Rachel Way. Yeah, she had the 30, what was it? The 30 meal in 30. Like if it takes
No,
longer than 30,
yeah,
you
30-minute
can't make
meals.
it.
30-minute
Yeah,
meals.
meaning it has to cut off at 30 minutes, right? If it ain't made in less than 30, she won't do it.
Yeah, 30 minutes, and then the other one she did was uh, under $40. She would eat. She would spend a day at a like she would travel like different cities
Yeah.
and buy breakfast, lunch, and dinner for under $40.
Okay. Man, that's still a lot for all three meals. That's
Mhm.
$10 per meal or $15 a meal almost.
Yeah,
Right, $12 a meal. Yeah,
I don't think she
13
could
a
do
meal.
that nowadays.
I mean, you can if you go to the right stores like Sam's Club and buy a bulk,
No, no,
all
this
of
is
it.
no, this is like, for instance, you're going on a vacation.
Fine dining, you talking about.
Yeah, this is if you're
Dining,
going on a
fine dining.
vacation. Yeah, if you're going on a vacation
Yeah.
and you go to a travel destination, so she goes out. She's going out to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh, instead of just going and cooking and preparing your meal. I'm gonna say you
No,
could
no,
take $40 and turn it into 3 days worth of meals.
no. She's going, like, say for instance, you go to vacation in Texas, whatever,
Hmm.
and she went to she got breakfast, lunch, and dinner out. Eating out, whatever, for under $40.
Okay, just eating out. Okay, that's a good deal. I guess if you're gonna say eating out, because eating out,
Yeah.
most people spend $20 just in the one meal
So everything
with
under
the tips
$40.
and everything like that, appetizers. So $40 you can get all three meals
Yeah, it's called under
without going to
$40.
IHOP.
Go to McDonald's, get a
Can you
chicken.
go to IHOP?
No, I mean, she actually she went to good places. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if you go to IHOP, you can get breakfast and lunch just right there.
Mm-hmm.
And you could be done with the first $20. Save the
Yeah.
other 20 for dinner.
Yeah, but too bad you're gonna spend your the rest of your vacation in the toilet.
Why? What did IHOP do?
I was just saying, holy crap, you probably end up dead.
What? What's wrong with IHOP? They got good waffles there.
Why do you think they call it IHOP? You walk in and you hop your ass out of there.
I mean, they got some nice frick, damn frittles. What the? Damn, I'm pronouncing that
Fiddles?
wrong.
Well, you
No,
hillbilly
it's the
now?
little frappies. Frappies. That's I guess what I
Frappes.
think of.
Frappe? No,
Yeah, they make
crepes.
frappies.
Crepes. What is it? Crepes?
Crepes. Yeah, it's like the real thin ass pancakes.
Yeah, crepes.
Strawberries on top. Nice chunk of butter, and then
A stick of butter.
sausage links. Um, yeah, whipped cream and cinnamon coffee. There you go. Then you can have some ham and cheese, ham Swiss cheese, tomato slice, and some orange juice. There's your lunch. And then what else you got? And an apple on the side. Then you
Mm.
got dinner. You got a quarter pounder, right, with
Hmm.
American cheese, or you can go pepper jack and
Do they have
mayo
pepper jack at McDonald's?
and mustard. No, I don't know about McDonald's, but I'm talking about like someone
You
like
said a quarter pounder, so you think a quarter
TGI,
pounder.
right? Oh yeah, I'm talking about as far as the size of the patty. But yeah, yeah, I'm talking about like then you can get you a diet Pepsi on the side and some horse relish, and there's your dinner. It should cost you $39.99 for everything.
God
There
damn.
you go.
So
You got a penny to spare.
and diabetes, but
No, it was sugar free. The No, maybe not the breakfast. The breakfast had the waffles, so I can't. The
yeah.
frappes. I guess you can make it with wheat. You can make it with almond flour and or coconut flour. There
So
you
yeah,
go. You
man.
could have saved yourself some diabetes.
So you what do you think of the. So yeah, man. Well, before we go, what do you think of the like the do you think there's gonna be, all right, let's go through this real quick.
Okay.
Um
But we could prescribe them that guy that we talked about earlier, right? Remember the guy what I said is gonna you can have you know, it can cause soreness of the lungs and you
mhm.
know, you can die of a heart attack on a later date. That guy, what's his name? Zampic?
Zamet.
Zamek. Yeah, you can prescribe him some Zamek and
Mhm.
you should be okay
All right, so
after that meal.
real quick, we're just spitballing here. So
Right.
uh
This
I'm
guy's
gonna
actually backing up on the wrong door. Holy shit. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. His truck he distracted me because he's backed up in the wrong lane.
we're gonna talk about the AFC. We'll stay within our division. We're gonna next time we come around, we're gonna start grading. We're gonna start grading these the off
Hmm.
seasons here. We'll start with the AFC, and then next
Yeah.
time we'll do the NFC, right?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can we can
So
we could give
Buffalo,
him some grades.
what would you say they how good, bad, or bad?
I'll
Good,
give
bad, or
him an
indifferent?
average.
Good,
Indifferent.
bad, or
I'll say
indifferent?
C. Indifferent.
Good, bad,
Because
indifferent.
they're
Okay.
yeah, because they're indifferent. Because the reason why I say them, they're tricky. Because remember last year we was all pounding the table. We thought that this was it. This was the great Buffalo demise we all anticipated.
Hmm.
And then next thing you know, they gave us the okie doke and they end up still winning the division. So that's why it's hard to judge them, even though
Miami.
they may appear to be bad moves. I'm actually indifferent on us. I would rather us appear to be bad and then turn out to be good versus appear to be good and versus turn out to be bad. You
The
know what I
Jets.
mean? For psychological reasons.
What about the
The
Jets?
Jets, I say B.
New England Patriots. The
Indifferent.
Jets, I would say, I would say a C. I don't think they really brought anything to.
No, they didn't, but they just getting. I was just say them getting healthy, us getting
Okay,
healthy. It's indifferent. I guess you can give us the same grade. But yeah,
indifferent. Yeah,
Aaron
I would
Rodgers
say
coming
indifferent.
back is
I'm
huge.
indifferent. The
Yeah,
Patriots, man,
indifferent. That new
I'm
coach, new everything.
I'm gonna
I'm
add
putting
them.
them in the. I'm putting them in the boat with the Houston Texans last year.
I'm putting in the NA. The NA. I don't know
Not
yet.
applicable. Yeah, yeah. They're too. It's a wild card for them. I'll be
Baltimore
mad if they
Ravens.
win the division. Huh?
Baltimore Ravens just adding Derrick Henry. Man, I like
Yeah,
the.
I'm giving them an A. They're
Yeah,
status quo.
I'll
Yeah.
say B.
Yeah,
Cleveland Browns. The only thing I hate is
they
they
did
didn't have
real
any,
good too.
any good receivers. We'll see what they do in the draft. Cleveland.
Yeah, they did
I like
good. They
the
added a
adding
good
of
receiver.
Jameis Winston.
Yeah, but they got good quarterback depth, but they also did good at the receiver position too. So
Yeah.
they got, I think they get a B, same as the Ravens.
Pittsburgh is definitely getting an A in my opinion.
Yeah, Tomlin just hit a home run with that. What he did, the room.
Yeah, you got to remember
I'm
people.
almost nervous, kind of nervous about them too, because like I said, they made the playoffs with Kenny Pickett,
Well,
and then
Kenny Pickett and
was
Mason
Russell
Rudolph.
and Mason Rudolph,
Yeah,
and did good with them. Imagine what he could do with somebody like Russell Wilson.
that's what people don't realize is that you got to remember before. Yeah, Bill Cowher won a Super Bowl with Ben Roethlisberger, but remember he was in the same
He
position that
also went
Tomlin
with
was
Neil
in.
O'Donnell.
Yeah, he was in the same position. He was in the same position that Tomlin was in. He could never get over the hump because he never had a good quarterback.
Yep.
And as soon as they got
Now,
Ben
soon they got
Roethlisberger, that kind of got him over the hump a little bit.
they got him over the hump, right? And Russell Wilson, if he could pull something out of Russell again and revive him,
Hmm.
because he's got balance on offense, who knows? Russell will be 10 times better than what he was in Denver. It'd be like going back to Seahawks again.
How about Cincinnati? They got Mike Gesicki,
Make Gesicki, yeah.
but they lost
And
two of their wide
Cincinnati went there.
receivers. So we'll see.
I mean, they did. I mean, it'd be Gesicki and Chase being the dominant players. But what's that? The white guy, he played pretty good. Damn, what's his name? He's pretty good. He actually played good in a role.
Eminem,
They'll be running tight. They'll be running double tight end
Eminem is that the
formations
white guy
now.
you talking about?
No, not Eminem. But Eckerts or something,
Yeah.
whatever it is. But he filled in some good role
Hey, they lost the best running
when
back,
Chase was
Joe
down.
Mixon.
Yeah, they lost the best name in all of on planet Earth.
All right.
But then again, they got Dylan, right?
Yeah. So here
They
we
got
go.
AJ
They lost
Dillon.
them to this guy, Houston.
Was it?
What do you think of Houston's moves?
I'm giving them an A minus
Yeah, I like me too.
to A.
Jacksonville
Yeah.
Jaguars.
B,
How about Indy?
C, indifferent. C plus.
Tennessee Titans.
B minus.
Kansas City Chiefs.
I'm gonna say because they did get Hollywood. I'm gonna say B.
Kansas City got Hollywood. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Las
Yeah.
Vegas.
Not Hollywood. My bad. Shake. It got Mike Evans from the Chargers. Not Mike Evans because the Jets got him. No, it was Hollywood, bro. It was Hollywood.
Mike Evans. Mike
Yeah,
Williams, you
that's
mean?
who with the
Mike
Jet.
Evans
Mike
is
Williams
yeah.
in Tampa. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, Mike Williams went to the Jets, and Hollywood went to the Chiefs.
Okay, Hollywood Brown.
Yeah.
Hollywood City.
So you know what Mike Mahomes could do with receivers like
I
that. So
remember.
it's kind of depressing in a way because they're gonna draft that kid, that
Long
Rocket
ago.
guy.
Yeah.
I know that's what they're gonna do. If nobody pick him up, if we don't even get him, he's going straight to the Chiefs, man, and it's gonna be repeat all over again.
How about Las Vegas?
Shit. I'm gonna say B.
Yeah.
You know they lost the best running back in football, but I
they need
think
a
they're gonna do
quarterback.
good in the draft.
I think they're a good
No,
quarterback.
the other guy is good. He did okay. He wasn't that bad.
What are you talking about? Discount Derek?
No, the other good, the one that played us that threw the interception at the end of the
Yeah,
game.
Discount Derek.
Oh, I
I
don't know
call
if
him
he's a
Discount because he looks
discount.
just like Derek Carr.
And had that been Derek Carr, we probably would have lost that game. But yeah.
Denver Broncos.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
Broncos are
incomplete. That's an
incomplete.
incomplete right there.
Yeah, we don't know what they're doing. They're
And the
rebuilding,
Chargers.
reshuffling. I'm giving them an A because the only reason I'm giving them an A because of the coach they got in our season was huge. He's miles ahead of Staley. It's like night and day. And I'm giving them also an A, even though they lost to Keenan Allen, because I know that Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to be a Charger.
Nice.
That's just my prediction. Arizona can snap him up at pick 4, but if Arizona don't get him, he will be wearing a Charger uniform. Well, no doubt in my mind. At number 5.
Mm.
because it'll get them right back up and going with the running game. I mean, with the passing game to balance out the run approach attack that they want to try to get with this new offensive coordinator they got. So, and Harbaugh's philosophy to kind of spread it out evenly and have Herbert be your danger guy. He only
Hmm.
threw seven. And a lot of people make it like he threw like 20 interceptions. He threw half the interceptions that Tua threw. He threw seven. You know, with
Justin
Harbaugh
Herbert.
and the Harbaugh, yeah, and with a Harbaugh system, they quarterbacks don't turn over the ball a lot. So even with them trying to focus on running a little bit more,
Hmm.
Herbert's interceptions probably going to decrease even more, especially when they got Marvin Harrison as a threat. So I'm giving them an A for the offseason so far.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
It's a crazy curve, but I'm giving it to him because it was because the Harbaugh to me is just so many miles ahead of what they just got rid of. It's just unbelievable. A lot of people underestimate that.
Hmm.
That Staley was so awful. they,
Yeah, yeah. And
and
here's the thing.
they replaced him with a Super Bowl with head coach. You know what I'm saying?
And here's the thing: if Justin Herbert doesn't work like people said he is, that's it. He's out of excuses.
Yeah, because now he finally in year 5 got his head coach. You see what I'm saying?
You think 2 years
You see, a lot of people say Tua got off to a bad start because Flores was his coach for 3 years. Well, doesn't are you going to use the same energy for Justin Herbert and his head coach?
2 years? He only had
For
two. He only had Flo for 2 years. So
who had Flo for 2 years?
Tua.
Oh yeah, for 2 years. That's right, 2 years. I thought. Yeah, but you know they always throw that third year. They like to say, yeah, they like to give Flores the credit for having Walmart baggers and greeters on
Hmm.
the roster that first year.
Yeah, but he didn't play with that.
No, Tua didn't play with that. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, he had Flores for 2 years, and Staley was Herbert's for two and three, I think, because I think the first one was Lynn, right? Was Lynn his coach? Um, the previous, so he had three different coaches too, right? This is his third head coach, if I remember right,
Hmm.
in 5 seasons. But he somehow never gets the benefit of the doubt of not having consistency at the head coach position. They say, "Oh no, look all the weapons he had." Well, yeah, he had to have learned different offenses too. But
Hmm.
then different three different systems, three different head coaches. There you go. So, like you said, now this is he finally got a Super Bowl competent head coach in his fifth season.
Hmm.
If it, somehow he do it and get past the Chiefs, then we know that what was really holding them back.
Yeah.
We will
Well.
have our answer to who was holding them back or what was holding them back. It was that third missing piece, leadership
Yep.
at
And
the
then
coaching
of course
position.
the three quarterbacks. I think the two years are going to be watching with a hawk's eye is
Hmm.
Justin Herbert,
Hmm.
Jordan Love, and the quarterback for Houston.
And Stroud. You think
Hmm.
Stroud will be that third one now? Now the Stroud got that playoff win under his belt, and he did
Yep.
it in year one with a brand new head coach.
Not to mention, we got to remember that massive trade for Tunsil. It's is Hey,
It
listen.
came with those collection of pieces in the Watson deal. Them
Hmm.
giving up Watts, giving up piece. Remember, they rebuilt quickly without a Watson. Remember, because Cleveland gave them those picks, right?
Yeah,
Some of those first
they
round
were able to
picks,
get that wide receiver.
and they used that to pick Tank Dell and I think Nico was not one even one of because that was in Waddle's draft year. I think Stroud was, but I think that was Houston's own pick that they picked Stroud with, not our pick.
Mhm. Yeah.
They didn't pick Stroud with our pick. That was
Hmm.
their own pick because they was terrible. They
Yeah,
was like
yeah, yeah.
the second worst team in the league. So they at least used their own pick to pick their quarterback, but they used one of our picks to pick the wide receiver. Um, so yeah, they rebuilt on the fly and pretty much overnight,
Yeah.
and they did it with a brand new coaching staff.
Mm. So,
And in year one, and a brand new coach as a as an NFL coach. So yeah, they will be watching Stroud because they're quietly hoping that he falls on his face to prove a point for some crazy reason,
So
thinking that
anyway,
he's not
before
going
we
to be
go,
like
any
Joe
final
Burrow.
thoughts, my brother? We finna head out. We finna close this thing up. We finna close this thing up, man. Any final thoughts, man? It's good to
Yeah,
be
it's
back.
what 4 in the morning,
Yeah,
and
4 in the morning.
yeah, it's after 4 in the morning. So
If they're watching this replay live, yes. So
yep,
4:15
it's 4:15 in the morning. So yeah,
or Eastern time.
it's good.
Let me get that
Eastern,
straight.
yeah, it's 4:15 Eastern time, 3 Central, and you just go work your way back around the globe to wherever time zone you're in.
Hmm.
Um, I think it's gonna be interesting next 4 weeks because we're 4 weeks away from us being on the clock or another team being on the clock because I think we're gonna trade away that pick. It's
Hmm.
just my personal opinion. Um, yeah, but either way, we're gonna be on the clock sometime in the next 4 weeks. Put it like that. Let's just start there. 4 weeks away from being on the clock at some point in the draft, right, Shake? So
Hmm.
it's gonna be fun because the season actually really starts in 4 weeks, technically. You know what I mean? Even though the off season started, we've been making deals and signing people and stuff like that. But it really gets kicked off when when the commissioner goes up to the podium and say, with the first pick, the Chicago Bears select. We all know it's going to be Caleb Williams. Once that happens, then it's game on. When the
Yeah.
commissioner goes to the podium and say, with the first pick, the Bears picking Caleb, right? That's when it's truly game on because now people are jockeying for a position to put their team together to finalize how their team is going to look going into 2024 season. So yeah, I'm excited, Shake. It was 4 weeks when Goodell goes up to that podium. I'm gonna be a happy man. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's glad to be back. You know, Insomnia breaking things down, discussing
And we're gonna
potential
be doing the
moves,
picks.
surprise moves, and we're gonna be doing picks. Matter of fact, we're actually gonna do a projected draft mock for all the 21 teams. We'll do that
Okay.
too. We'll do a drop a projected kind of like we do our pick'ems. We'll
Hmm.
go down each team from the Bears to the Chiefs, and we'll guess who they will be picking,
Well,
what
actually,
position they will be picking.
we'll do a draft sim. Yeah, well, I gotta get the mock draft thing. I'm gonna begin the mock draft this weekend. We'll do a
Hmm.
mock draft. We'll do a couple of mock drafts.
Yeah, no, we can do that on a live show. We can do it on
Okay.
a live. We could do it on a show where
Okay.
we're live, and we can just sort through the different ones, the different simulations. But we can kind of project what's going to happen from the Bears to the Chiefs in that first round,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can kind of figure out who most likely going to give away their picks. Like me, I believe 21 is going to 30 something, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we going to just for sake, we going to stand pat and we going to pick our 21 pick, and then we're going to do other simulations with us not having our own pick. We could do it that way
I'm just
too.
I'm just glad that I'm just glad
Hmm.
what you call it, we're gonna be making what is it, yeah, I forgot, I lost my train of thought, shit, son of a bitch.
What our pick with our draft pick?
Yeah, it's good that we're gonna have a draft pick this year.
A first round pick, yes.
Yeah, we didn't have any in the last two drafts.
Last two drafts we didn't have none. Stephen Ross gave away one of them, and we traded away one of them.
Yeah, for
A
Tyreek
lot
Hill,
of
I think it
people,
was.
a lot of people, yeah, exactly, Tyreek Hill. A lot of people tried to blame Ross for losing both of those picks. That's a goddamn lie because we traded one. Tyreek was one of them. He was the
Mm-hmm.
29th pick. That's where that pick went to. Went to the Chiefs and eventually went to the Patriots because they traded up to get 21 to get Nadarius Sneed out. Not the Sneed, the other kid,
Last
the
year
other
we didn't get a
corner.
pick for because of Chubb.
Not Sneed. It was the other one.
Chubb.
Yeah. Yeah, because we had two first round picks. One of them was gone that we got from the Philly San Fran deal because we ended up with two. We lost one,
Mm-hmm.
traded one for Chubb, and then the other one the previous year went to the
For Tyreek
Chiefs
Hill.
for Tyreek, and then they traded away to the Patriots for what's his name? What's that other kid name? Oh God, what's the other corner? It's on the tip of my head while I'm talking. Yeah, they ended up getting him. The other kid, and then they picked the Patriots actually picked one of the fastest guys in the NFL who got hurt, the cornerback.
So,
You remember who it is, Jake?
who's that?
I'm just having brain cramps here.
Me too.
There's another cornerback that the pay that Julian, not Julian, damn.
You say Hootie and the Blowfish?
Julius, no. Julius something.
Caesar?
No, not Julius Caesar. He the Patriots got him and he got hurt. Like he had one of the fastest 40 times.
Yeah,
I got my got my phone. I should
He's
just
a running back. The running back, right?
cornerback.
Okay, yeah. Gonzalez?
Gonzalez. Yeah, Gonzalez, that's him. That's who they swapped the picks for with Kansas City.
Yeah.
That's who they picked with that pick.
Gonzalez.
Yep.
Yeah, because what happened was they got
was it Douglas with the Chiefs?
Yeah, because they got a cornerback. Yeah. They traded. So we got all the picks that we traded for Tyreek Hill. They gave to New England for their first overall pick.
For their pick that they picked in the first round.
No, excuse me. For remember I forgot. The Patriots did something crazy. So what they did was they traded the Steelers. I think then they traded. I don't remember. It was last year. So
yeah, that was part of the other deal that they did 2 years prior. Because Tyreek ended up being like 5 total picks. Because one of them was really a glorified second round. You know, that 29th pick was basically like an early second round pick. You know, because we were going to end up picking a wide receiver at that point anyways, because Chris, you know, Greer was at the Ohio State Combine. Not the Combine, but in Ohio State at the time. Scouting Garrett Wilson and their receiving corps at the time the deal opened up for Tyreek. And he quickly, abruptly ended that meeting and made the deal for Tyreek. Because he had his intentions was to draft a wide receiver that year, which to me told me he had plans of trading up to get a wide receiver because all of them was off the board at that time.
Damn. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting offseason, that's for sure. So, any final thoughts before we close this bad boy up? I appreciate everybody for watching, and you know.
Yeah, we out there.
What are your final thoughts?
Yeah, my final thoughts.
Yeah,
nice to be back, Shake.
The dolphin eating the Ritz cracker.
The Ritz cracker. That's my hungry dolphin eating crypto. Gobbling up all the crypto.
That's not a Ritz cracker.
Nope. Oops. Not a Ritz cracker. Just gobbling up some Bitcoin. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's consuming crypto. Dolphins, I'm consuming crypto. I'm consumed by the Miami Dolphin. See, crypto, you get it? Crypto is consumed by the Dolphins.
And the dolphin is yep.
They're consuming me. They're eating me up, Shake Bunny.
All you gotta do is let him wear a number 11 jersey, and you'll be in there. You'll be set.
Oh yeah. Is that what we're doing?
Man, like I said, man,
Right.
fins up, everybody.
Fins up, everybody.
Yeah, man.
We're definitely gonna be coming to you live in the near future.
Hell yeah. So,
Yep.
fins up, baby.
Fins up, everybody.